Hey Aquarius, welcome to Germinate Tarot. We're doing a super duper quick week read for the 8th to the 14th. Get back here. We are using the Gypsy Witches. We're pulling a card from the Art of Life Tarot, and then we're doing a card from the Crystal deck just to get some food for thought for the week. So, Aquarius, let's see what we have going on. Just pulling a general energy, see what could be throwing down this week. And these cards are just super hot. Alright, 2 wanted to come out there. The Gypsy Witch kind of talks like a sentence, so if 2 come out together, it could be like this and this. They're very pragmatic. Alright, 1 more for Aquarius. Kind of Aquarius-ish, you know? Very, like, to the point, direct. Ooh, I'm not even going to flip them. I'm just going to let the suspense. Okay, so we're going to do 1 for Art of Life Tarot, which is a beautiful deck, which I typically don't pull out, but just felt them calling to me today. It actually came up in conversation, which I was like, well, that's weird. So, decided to go with it. 2 came out. We're taking it. And we have Crystal deck. Just going to get 1. Oh, okay, Quartz. That's a good, solid one to get, because that's a, I don't want to say catch-all, but it really does a lot. It's the heavy duty. Heavy duty. So, okay, you know what? The Gentleman. I'm going to pull 1 on that. Because the Gentleman's, it's more of a signifier card. This can be, it's one of those things where it's either, are you a guy or are you dealing with a guy? So could I get a little more to go on, please? Alright. Alright. Shepherd and safe. Okay, that makes sense. So, what we're dealing with is a home, it's stability, centering, etc. Then you have the broken mirror with the anchor. I think you have the stability that you want and everything, but I think maybe some part of it is holding you down, and you're not sure about how to proceed because your mind's kind of changing. You are kind of seeing things differently with this broken mirror. You're not getting reflected back to as you used to. With the rose and the pig, the rose is opening up, but there's still thorns on the rose. So are you going to get this beautiful thing, but then you have all these thorns and you're like, ow, that's not what I bargained for. Then the pig, you can be happy, but there's an ego portion to it. It's like, this is stuff that's good, but there's also a flip side to it. So you have the pig who's fat and happy, but they're also going to tear up your lawn and roll around in the mud and make a mess. You have this beautiful rose, but are you going to get stuck on the thorns even though you have this beautiful flower? So there's kind of like a yin-yang thing going on is the best way I can put it, because you have the Gentleman. So either this is Aquarius and it is a gentleman, or it's a female Aquarius dealing with a gentleman. And the shepherd, there's a distance to it, and the shepherd watches its flock and protects it, but it's almost like protects it to a point of stifling it, because you have the safe, or maybe they're protecting themselves so much that you almost like, you feel like you can't get through to it. I know these are shorties, but I just want to find out what this pig and the rose is about, because there's such a duality on that, where like you could have what you want and be, a pig and slop. Ooh, okay, so we have the cats, which means I think there's some kind of facade, which goes back, I think, to this distance factor, where it's like that duality. I'm getting like there's two sides to this coin, and you're not quite sure which one you're going to wind up with. One more on the cat. The ship. I think you're longing for the good side. You're longing for the positive stuff. You want the happy, fat, happy piggy. Okay. So, these three came out, and I think it's apropos because then you have the woman, the moon, and the birds. So, you know, if this is Aquarius, as you know, it's a woman or it's a male Aquarius dealing with a woman. The moon's the intuition, but it's also gaining recognition and favor and, you know, all the good stuff. But it is that intuition. And you have this bird energy, which is flighty. It's internet communication as well, but it's kind of like an in-out thing going on. And you know how birds like kind of like flight around to you know, each limb and everything. I feel like there's this intuition that hasn't been crystallized yet. It hasn't been fully formed and fully developed, and it hasn't figured out a way to get through whatever guard this guy has up. There's a longing for that, but I don't think the notion has completely formed yet. And I find it interesting the Emperor came out, and the Emperor can be, you know, this kind of haughty, like, look at me, like I'm the Emperor. But then there's the Judgment, which is, you know, which side of it are you going to get? So I think, you know, maybe if this is an Aquarius, deciding like which way they're going to go or how they're going to present themselves. This is a female, you know, or someone outside of Aquarius looking in going like, what are you doing? Like, which one am I going to get today? And the quote on the Emperor is, first say to yourself, what would you be? And then do what you have to do, which is, oh gosh, you're killing me. It's Greek. I'm not a philosopher. Okay. Epictetus. Don't quote me. And this is Henry VIII. And, you know, he had an attitude problem, didn't he? So, Judgment. The universe is transformation. Our life is what our thoughts make it. And this is by Marcus Aurelius. I know how to say Aurelius, okay? I don't know the Greek guy, though. So then you have this moon and stuff that's kind of like swirling around. And you had the moon up here with the woman. I think there needs to be, like I said, it's that duality. And I think maybe you just have to wait it out which side, you know, it's coming out on. And like I said, it's just a week. It's not, you know, like weeks and stuff. You just got to get through this week and then you're fine. But it's amplifier, reflective, and receptive is quartz. Like I said, it's that kind of like just take it in. Just take it in and see what's going on. And the divinatory meaning is sit quietly and focus on what part of your life needs some assistance. Be open to healing and change, and you will achieve what you desire. So Aquarius, I think it's sit tight time, and you know, maybe not worry so much about how you're being presented, and just be yourself, or you know, and not worry so much about how other people are viewing you or how you're viewing other people. Just let it be for this week and kind of save the harsh judgments, but keep your eyes peeled. All right, Aquarius, well, we will be talking to you for April mid-months, and we're looking forward to it. Until then, be well.